This game is the perfect example of why I split my opinion and what you need to know into two videos. Because what bothers me about Clair Obscur Expedition 33 might not bother you at all. But for me, it's so frustrating from time to time that it takes real discipline to keep playing. Quickly before I dive into that, this is a traditional turn-based RPG with modern action elements. It's heavily story-driven with lots of cutscenes. You're on an expedition to stop the Paintress, because every year, the number she paints becomes the age people die. Now, the good parts first. The presentation, the voice acting, the story, the world, all incredible. It's been a long time since I cared this much about a game's story. The music too, both during cutscenes and gameplay, is so good I'm considering getting the soundtrack. The progression system is great. You've got solid skill trees and you can unlock perks with one character and use them on another. A really nice touch. After all that high praise, what still bothers me? The combat. You have to actively dodge and parry attacks. When you parry, you can immediately counterattack. The idea is awesome. It means you can completely dominate fights by parrying well, take no damage, and finish battles quickly. And pulling a tough fight over the finish line with just the right parries at the right moment feels incredible. But the problem is twofold. First, I find enemy attacks really hard to read. Learning to parry every new enemy gets frustrating fast. You die a lot, not because you're outskilled, but because you don't know when the attack is coming. That is not what I want out of a turn-based RPG. If you're a regular Souls-like player, this probably won't bother you. And sure, people will tell me to get good. Fair enough. I probably have to, but maybe I'm just not. And it doesn't change that parts of my experience feel needlessly frustrating. You can get around it by grinding and relying more on dodging, since the dodge window is bigger, but that feels strange. Like it's not how the combat was really meant to be played. To be clear, the combat idea is great. I just don't enjoy how it actually feels to play it. If you're fine with this, buy the game now. If you're willing to outgrind enemies, buy the game now. If you're like me, willing to forgive it for the story, buy the game now. The story and presentation are that good. But the frustration from the combat mixes in, and it makes me a little sad. Because everything else, I absolutely love. By the way, if you're looking for a cheaper copy, check the Instant Gaming link in the description. That's it. Short and sweet. No time wasted as always. If you like videos that don't waste your time, consider liking and subscribing.